The experts touched on it again and again, saying there has to be a collective effort and community buy-in to truly address and end gun violence. This memorial here at a bus stop in Tacoma is for a 14-year-old who was shot and killed in January, a reminder of the far-reaching impacts gun violence has on communities.
When now it's time to collaborate.
Dr. Chico Tillmon is regarded as a national expert on ways to combat gun violence.
We need that mindset that all sectors have a role to play in restricting or mitigating or quelling gun violence.
Throughout his talk at the Together We End Gun Violence conference, he hammered home the importance of collective efforts to address the issue.
As opposed to a quick fix, giving the money to one organization or one thing, expecting it to end, when gun violence has increased based upon several different factors.
Seattle and Tacoma have seen a rise in homicides in recent years, with Seattle reaching 52 cases in 2022, just one short of its 2020 record, and Tacoma recording its highest ever numbers of 45 homicides. That information came from the respective police departments. By being at this conference, community stakeholders are trying to prevent 2023 from breaking any more records.
It's not siloed. It's people that have to each play their role in making a change.
Aluthra Lish leads the Regional Gun Violence Unit at Public Health Seattle and King County. She tells me you don't have to be part of any particular group or agency to help.
You can give your time, you can give your money, you can work in the field, you can support the people that work in the field, you can support the hospital workers who are bedside with victims, you can raise your voice when it comes to the ballot, you can get involved.
Getting involved is the key, she says. Without community buy-in, nothing will change.
Together we can end gun violence, but the together is everything. If we don't work on this together, if we are numb, if we are desensitized, if we are inattentive, if we are not involved, it will not change. And it is the most pressing social issue of our time.
Stats across the board from federal to local governments show gun violence disproportionately impacts communities of color. Aluthra says that's a byproduct of systemic racism. So in any conversation about any gun violence, you must address and dismantle the systems of oppression that still impact minorities. Live in Tacoma, Cornelius Hawker, King 5 News.